Hi, I wanted to talk about the number one thing I see holding authors and podcasters back from growing a financially lucrative career. So, the number one thing I see is that authors, podcasters, and thought leaders think that they can't engage their audience. So, basically, what I see is a lot of fear and uncertainty about engaging their audience. But without an audience, you can't grow your career. Like, that is the engine that creates a financially lucrative career as an author or podcaster or thought leader. So where is this fear coming from? It's a fear I've seen a lot of people who are afraid to engage their audience. And how does that fear break down? One, I think people feel like they don't know what to say, or they don't know how to say it. Two, they feel like it's too cumbersome of a task. They can't commit to it every day or every week, and so they just don't do it. And three, they don't think they need to do it. So here's some things to think about for each of these mindset blocks. One, they don't know how to do it or what to say. The first step is showing up. Show up on social media every day, or not even every day. You can do it a few times a week. And share something that is of interest to you. Your audience is following you, so if something is interesting to you, it's going to be interesting to them. So share what is of interest to you. For example, for me, I'm really into podcasts. So you know what I share in my weekly newsletters? I share podcast episodes because if I find it interesting and helpful, then I'm pretty sure my audience would find it interesting and helpful. And so that's what I share, podcast episodes. Two, a lot of authors and podcasters think they don't have the time to create content, and they can't commit to such a burdensome endeavor every day or every week. So set yourself a small goal. Like maybe you only show up once a week to start out with by sending out a weekly email, or maybe you show up once a week on social media. Start small and practice. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it does take a little bit of planning to factor into your schedule. Once you do that, once you factor in like 30 minutes a day to do it, or maybe even just 30 minutes a week, you're going to get better at it. It's going to get quicker, and you're going to be able to add on. So start small and start somewhere. Three, I've seen authors and podcasters who don't believe that building an audience is a key to their financial career. So the thing is, the more people you know, and the more people who are on your email list who have said that they want to hear from you, they're much more likely to purchase. I read a statistic from BookBubs that said that 66% of people who get an email about a book are likely to purchase that book. That's 2/3. That means if you email your audience, the chances they're going to purchase are pretty high, especially if your audience is women. If your audience is women, email is even more effective. So those are three mindset hurdles that I have seen plaguing authors and podcasters that don't necessarily need to be. One, you can do it. Share content that's interesting to you. If it's of interest to you, your audience wants to hear it. Two, it doesn't have to be a big time commitment. Start small. Block out 30 minutes a week to do it by posting some social media reels or creating a weekly newsletter. It doesn't have to be a large time commitment. Start small and get started. And three, the more people you have on your email list, the more likely you're going to get book sales, because 66% of people who get an email about a book buy the book. So you're setting yourself up for success if you have an active email list. Okay, that's it. Follow Powerhouse Strategy for more tips and resources about how to grow your author or podcaster career. And check us out at powerhouse-strategy.com/resources for more free resources to grow your author or podcaster career. Thanks.